Yeah.
I am from the earth and the woman who gave birth to me. I'm from the dream of a world where we could all be free. Cause I create where I'm from and I connect where I'm from. And that's exactly why we show respect where I'm from. Where we're speaking New Eurekan and Jamaicans making music, born to struggle like graffiti. Wild style while we bleeding. Believe me, where I'm from, we make love and war. Where out of burning buildings, hip hop got born. Where beats got broke and rock got funk. Where MCs be the borders and the rock get dunked. So if you thought you knew, then you thunk wrong. Without the Bronx, New York, you never hear this song. You never hear this flow, you never hear this beat. So go and pay respect to the BX streets. Now as for me, that's just the lado positivo. The truth of the matter is I'm lucky to be Bebo. Cause while shots are popping off, the cops are bought off. Ain't no money for medicine and the kids got a cough. Just heard from Con Edison, the lights are cutting off. On top of that, there's mad rats and people talk behind your back. And just to go to college, you gotta go to Iraq. And that's why I rap both the sun and the rain. Cause home is where the heart is and my heart is in pain. But at least I got the center, keeping me whole. Community is the guiding light of my soul. Cause I create where I'm from, I connect where I'm from. And that's why all of y'all gotta respect where we from. Peace.
Hey yo, we was having a ball, and you know, they asked me to get on the mic, and they asked me, can I kick it? Word. Can I kick it?
What makes you proud of being from New York?
Oh my gosh, I love being a New Yorker. Being a New Yorker means that I have figured out how to be resilient. Being a New Yorker means that I figured out how to be tough. Being a New Yorker has really meant being loving and accepting, because New York is indeed that melting pot, that place where people from all over the world comes to settle and to embrace and understand and live around and live with other cultures. You have to have empathy, you have to have love, you have to have willingness to understand. And I love that. And to me, that is the epitome of being a New Yorker.
To all the people who can quest like a tribe does. Before this, did you really know what live was? Comprehend to the track force, why? Cause getting mentions on the tip of the vibe buzz. Rock and roll to the beat of the funk fuzz. Wipe your feet really good on the rhythm rug. If you feel the urge to freak, do the jitterbug. Come and spread your arms if you really need a hug. Afrocentric living is a big shrug. A life filled with, that's what I love. A lower plateau is what we're above. If you diss us, we won't even think of. We'll nipper the dog and give a big shove. This rhythm really fits like a snug glove. Like a box of positives, it's a plus love. As the tribe flies high like a dove.
There's something for everyone here. There's different communities here, but we have some of the biggest parks, the best schools, but we also have communities that come together in times of crisis, that love each other and help each other out. You especially saw it during the pandemic when neighbors were lining up to help one another, whether it was get food, whether it just be that phone call for one another when they needed someone. And you see it at community events where neighbors come out, give each other hugs because they know each other and love each other. It's so community driven here in the Bronx.
You'll be doing us a really big favor. Boy, this track really has a lot of flavor. When it comes to Rhythm's Quest is your savior. Follow us for the funky behavior. Make a note on the rhythm we gave you. Feel free, drop your pants, yank your hair. Do you like the garments that we wear? I instruct you to be the obeyer. A rhythm recipe that you'll savor. Doesn't matter if you're minor or major. Yes, the tribe of the game with a player. As you inhale like a breath of fresh air.
My favorite element of New York is that I'm part of this bigger community community of artists and ideas and culture and movement and dance and just youth. And we call that hip hop. And I'm just thankful to be able to be part of the Mecca where it was born, the youngest art form ever created in our life, most American art form, and the biggest influence in the world is hip hop. So, and that's from the Bronx. So that makes me proud to be in New York over everything. Sure.
I said a hip hop, the hip hop, you don't stop, but rock it out, baby, rubber to the boogity bang bang, the boogie to the boogity beat. Now what you hear is not a test, I'm rapping to the beat.
And for me, this is what it represents, right? Why art is so important is because when you are in a space that's within your community, you can feel like this is mine, right? This is my hood. This is where I'm from. I know that. And Base, thank you. Thank you for creating this space that when people stand here, when people walk by here, when people exist in this neighborhood, they're gonna be like, yeah, this is my community. This is my hood. I belong here, right? And that's so much of what we have to do and support in New York City, right? And in the Bronx.
The women fight for my delight, but I'm the grand master with the 3 MCs that shock the house for the young ladies. And when you come inside into the front, you do the freak spank, I do the bump. And when the sucker MCs try to prove a point with Trent's trio, or with the serious joiner from sun to sun and from day to day, I sit down and write a brand new rhyme because they say that miracles never cease. I've created a devastating masterpiece. I'm gonna rock the mic so you can't resist. Everybody, I say it goes like this. While I was coming home late one dark afternoon, reporter stopped me for an interview. She said she's heard stories and she's heard fables that are vicious on the mic and the turntable. This young reporter I did adore, so I rocked the vicious rhyme like I never did before. She said, damn fly guy, I'm in love with you. The Casanova legend must have been true. I said, by the way, baby, what's your name? Said I go by the name Lois Lane, and you can be my boyfriend, you surely can. Just let me quit my boyfriend called Superman. I said, he's a fairy, I do suppose, flying through the air in pantyhose. He may be very sexy.